So I'm making a video because it's easier for me to do that. Sorry it took so long. And I'm in the truck, I'm in line at the dump, so I thought I'd just make it real quick. So I first heard about Diamondback tool belts through Matt Bangs Wood and RR Buildings. I kind of reached out to both of them at the same time. They were kind of building their profiles, or RR Building was already way big, but Matt Bangs Wood was just starting to build his platform on YouTube. And then I just kind of saw them both using this tool belt. I'm like, man, these guys are out there doing exactly what I'm doing, which is a little bit of everything. And these belts seem to be working well for them. The current rig I was on was the Atlas 46 Saratoga vest, which was great and all, but it seemed like it was geared towards more woodworkers and specific tradesmen, not necessarily someone who's like myself, who's doing a bunch of different stuff. So I couldn't carry what I needed to carry in the Atlas 46, and they were just really stiff, really stiff, and I did not like that. So that's when I switched over to the Diamondback, and I have the Denali rig for the most part, and then I also have the suspenders on them, which is absolutely amazing, the most comfortable suspender rig I've ever experienced. But that's the rig that I'm rocking right now. Man, what I like about the Diamondback setup, man, there's a lot of things. I love the hammer sleeve. I think one of the amazing things that y'all knocked out of the park was the flat bar sleeve. I know I'm not using the right terminology here, but the sleeve that you have for the flat bar, I don't know if you guys call it a jacket or whatever it is, that is game changing. Like I said before, something as simple as just having that buckle a little off-centered blew my mind and was absolutely amazing. Your guys' suspender technology is amazing, comfortable, and I love the adjustability of them, where I don't have to like take them all the way off. If I want to like change them up a little bit, I can actually adjust them for the most part while I'm wearing it. These fastener sacks are absolutely amazing. I use them at home. I use them on the job site. I use them for literally anything from a cold beer to nails, screws, even coil nails fit in there in the big one. That is probably, I mean, if I had the money, I would buy probably 30 of those things, and just, that would be like, yeah, absolutely amazing. I love the sacks. They're absolutely amazing. For unexpected benefits, I mean, kind of like everything I listed, it's just, it's the little things. Like, I don't know if many contractors know this, but I never noticed how many little things were so important until they got fixed, right? So when I started using the belt, there was just little minor things like the pouch placement, the depth of the pouches, the ability to open the pouches and get your hands in there, but also the ability to kind of smush them down and make it a little bit thinner profile. The interchangeable or hooks, like the belt clips that you have on the sacks and on some of the pouches, are really easy to clip on, but also they have that little lip at the bottom to where they're not falling off. If you get your hand in there and you pull your hand out, you're not pulling the entire pouch off your belt. So just that little stuff like that is an absolute game changer, and those are the things that you don't really expect when buying a belt, but as you use it, the things just start being like, man, that's nice, that's real nice. So that's probably the most unexpected thing that I was, surprised with, was just the little stuff. And what I love about the brand, I just love the personability that everybody at Diamondback has. Damati, amazing dude. If I ever have questions about anything, I know I can reach out to you guys through Instagram and get a response like, hey, how do I use this part of your setup? Like, what is this for? How do I hook this up? I remember I had issues with my hammer sliding into the sleeve at the beginning. I hit you guys up. You guys like, hey, try this. People are doing this. Just super, it's more of a community than a brand, and I think a lot of brands lose track of that. When I was at Atlas or had Atlas, I would reach out to them, and I couldn't get a response from anybody. I just had to figure out how it was supposed to go, how I was supposed to rig up. But you guys really have built a community around Diamondback, and yeah, I think that's the most exciting thing about it, is that if I ever have a question or anything like that, I have a place to reach out. So amazing stuff, guys. Absolutely amazing.